Nestled in New Hampshire's historic town of Hollis, Beaver Brook provides an easy-access oasis where you can enjoy nature's finest. With over 2,000 acres of land, 35 miles of maintained trails, and programs ranging from 1 hour to overnight, people of all ages, interests, and schedules can enjoy Beaver Brook's offerings all year round. April showers bring May flowers with the help of the Maple Hill Gardeners. As soon as the snow melts, the dedicated group of volunteers begin plowing away at the Maple Hill Gardens, creating beautiful scenery open for the public to enjoy. Over 1,000 volunteer hours are dedicated annually to the Maple Hill Gardens. Volunteers also spend over 1,000 hours in maintaining the trail system. Maple Hill Gardens is Beaver Brook's horticultural center. The gardens showcase their splendor and beauty from April to October. Spring is also a time to lace up your hiking boots and enjoy the 35-plus miles of maintained trails Beaver Brook has. Jump on the trails by yourself to get away from it all, or bring a friend.
Quite a few of the professional men from Nashua come here on their day off. And I met one of them here, and I asked him if he'd had a good time, and he said yes. And I said, well, why did you have a good time? Because he said, because I didn't meet anybody all day. So that there is a great need to get away from it all and to rest and recreate and charge your batteries, and I think these professional men are finding that out. And so some of the doctors are our greatest supporters.
The summer solstice at Beaver Brook is a serene celebration of the long-awaited summer. The pace picks up quickly on the Beaver Brook grounds as the summer youth programs take off. Currently, about 500 children, ages preschool through 9th grade, enjoy Beaver Brook's summer youth program. Our activities are designed for small groups of people and combine environmental education methods such as active hands-on explorations, creative problem-solving and cooperative learning, with games, hikes, animal and plant observations, experiments, and crafts. These programs are designed to increase environmental awareness and appreciation and are led by professional educators. When fall arrives, it's greeted by Beaver Brook's Fall Festival, a celebration of nature's beauty as seen in local artists' work and a showcase of activities and special events. Beaver Brook offers a variety of field study programs which have become an invaluable asset to many of our local teachers. Our educational programs are curriculum-based and cover topics required by the New Hampshire Department of Education for all grades. For instance, students study insects in 1st and 3rd grade, so we offer bugs, butterflies, and beetles. 4th grade students study the history of New Hampshire and changes in the land, so we offer programs in Native American woodland Indians and forest ecology, forest succession. Our full-time staff members work with teachers to create interactive, question-based learning programs which will accommodate their class needs. Beaver Brook also offers teacher workshops to better equip the teachers as they educate their students. With excellent winter sports and outdoor activities such as snowshoeing and cross-country skiing, there are no signs of cabin fever at Beaver Brook. Thanks to local supporters who make generous donations, Beaver Brook offers an excellent snowshoe rental program that offers affordable outdoor winter fun available for everyone. As a snow school site, Beaver Brook provides field trips focused on winter ecology to local students and organizations. Beaver Brook is proud to be in the impressive company of other snow school sites, such as Glacier National Park and White Mountain National Forest. Just before winter makes an exit, it provides one last sweet treat: maple sugar. Our annual Maple Sugaring Fest provides a fun day for the whole family. As you can see, Beaver Brook offers unique experiences for everyone all year round. Though each program and activity we offer is essential to our mission, we are especially proud of our children's programs. We've seen children grow up with Beaver Brook in their lives to become advocates, ambassadors, and educators of the need to conserve and protect natural resources.
I can't even begin, I really can't even begin to express the gratitude that I have for this place and the people who work here. You know, it really has changed my life completely, and I'm just grateful for it every time that I'm out there, and every time that I see a kid in the summer, you know, learn to make a bow drill or create fire by friction or taste blackberries that grew on the property here. Those experiences, I know from having them, you know, they go very deep, and because of that, because of having Beaver Brook, I've had the chance to learn to love nature and want to protect it and fit in with it, you know. It's been everything for me, you know. It's given me the chance to, you know, become the person that I'm supposed to be.
My experience here probably was influential in me choosing a major in college. It was influential in me choosing a career because I'm a teacher. I did research for a while too. That was a little too lonely for me. I really like being with children and continuing to do education. My job right now, I teach middle school science, and I designed a 2-year sequence of environmental science. Have these opportunities for kids early and often, so that it's just part of them as they're growing up. It really wasn't until later that I realized that I was really lucky that I had all this as a child, so that it was just the landscape was part of my identity in a way.
After hearing these testimonies, it is no surprise that Beaver Brook was started by and now thrives on the generous contributions of private donors who believe in its mission. Beaver Brook Association was founded by Hollis Nichols and Jeffrey Smith, both of Hollis, New Hampshire, in 1964. Beginning with just 18 acres of land, the two cousins dedicated their time and energies to creating a special land-based resource for young and old alike, a place that both fostered land stewardship awareness and encouraged a sense of appreciation for the natural world. Hollis Nichols had a passion for land stewardship practices and land protection. His particular interests in agriculture, horticulture, and land protection were demonstrated by his generous contributions of land, money, and vision over the years.
I was brought up here and walked and rode horseback with my father through all these woods, and after he went, I felt it would be a wonderful thing that if this kind of thing could go on in perpetuity. And, you see, it was 21 years ago, and at that time the word ecology was hardly known, and but we began to realize that things would be changing, and it would be very important to preserve these areas in the middle of heavily populated areas, which this is going to be.
Jeff Smith was a man of action, a self-taught naturalist, and a teacher who could inspire and motivate.
I just walk with the other groups. I just walk along. Anything I can think of that I see, I show them. If they're attention fags, I scrape a piece of black birch and let them smell it, or give them a buckthorn berry to eat. Buckthorn is an imported shrub that has a real pretty blue berries. It's horrible. If you only can get one kid to taste it, then they can't wait to get their buddies to taste it. You know, it wrecks the class. I try to make them like the woods, even if I do feed them buckthorn berries.
Jeff was a renowned conservationist and lifelong Hollis resident who owned and operated the award-winning Buttonwood Farm. He devoted the remainder of his life to the concerns of preserving land for future generations. In one generation of hard work and careful shaping, Beaver Brook has become known as one of the premier land stewardship and environmental education organizations in New Hampshire and throughout the Northeast.
Hi, I'm John Callahan, and I'm chairman of the Beaver Brook Forever campaign. Hope you've had a chance to enjoy this video and a chance to see what Beaver Brook is all about. A chance to see the ponds and the streams, the forests, and most of all the kids participating in either programs or just outdoors. That Beaver Brook is certainly a treasure for our community in all of southern New Hampshire, and we want to protect that treasure. And that's our objective in the Beaver Brook Forever campaign. A lot of people think that Beaver Brook's already protected, that we don't have to worry about the land being sold off. Well, that's not true. People also think that Beaver Brook is rich. That's also not true. In fact, we need to raise $1.7 million to solve these problems. First of all, to create permanent conservation easements to prevent any future development of Beaver Brook. Secondly, to establish an endowment which will provide a steady revenue stream to keep Beaver Brook solvent for the foreseeable future. We need $1.7 million to do this, and we need your help. Please think about writing a check today to Beaver Brook Forever. Thank you.